Hi friends, welcome back. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to load and save a video with OpenCV. And in the end, I'm gonna show you how to load a color video and save it as a grayscale video. So for those that are new here, my name is Neo and I am a master student of AI located in Leuven, Belgium. Make sure to like and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. So without further ado, let's get started. So for first, we're gonna actually to load the video and try to show it with OpenCV. So the first thing we want to do here is to specify the file path of that video. So I'm gonna use here a variable to store the file path of that video. So input file video file equals to, I'm just gonna copy paste my videos here, pass here. So it's to load this video path. Here you can see my epic video, this one. So this video is basically a short video which is backyard of my place. Let's try to load this video with OpenCV. So to first start, actually you want to do is to use this function called CV2 video capture, and then you just put the input the path of the video as an input here. So video path video file can directly do it here, and here gonna return a video capture instance which will just called cap here. And so now this will basically just read the video into this object. So now let's try to show this video. So what you're gonna do here is to use a while loop. So while cap, and you're gonna use the function of this object which is open. So here, so basically it's just gonna check if your open video is still open running or not. So here, and then we're gonna read this video using this function. So it's gonna be cap read, and it's gonna return value here, default return value, and here it's the one which is the frame, we call it. So basically, as we discussed in the previous video, a video is basically a collection of the pictures, and now we are actually just read a frame. It's basically each pictures that we read in this while loop. So, and let's say now let's add a if structure. So if the return is true, so meaning that we actually return something from our video, then we can actually directly show this. So CV2 I'm show, and it's gonna open a window called frame, and let's then just show directly the frame what we thought. And here we want to add something, a way to exit this kind of window. So this is exactly the thing that we see in the first video when we are trying to load the picture. So I'm just gonna quickly copy paste this thing. So okay, and here of course when you are running in the end of the video, so meaning that it doesn't return any frame anymore. So here you just add else function. So you also want to break the while loop. So at the end, when you are finishing reading the video, you want to release this cap object. So what we're gonna do here is just type cap release. That's it. Okay, so at the end, you wanna close all the window we open for showing the video. So you're gonna go ahead and click CV2 destroy all windows, and yeah. So let's try to run this to see if we can actually see the video. So when I run this, so it's here, and indeed it's when it's showing the video. Okay. So that is how you load the video in OpenCV. So now we have seen loading a video with OpenCV. Now let's take a look at how to actually save this video as a new video file. So what you're gonna do here is first you want to actually again specify output path of the video file, and also here, so I'm just gonna here just copy this, and I'm just gonna say, okay, this is not the input video file, so let's put it the output. I'm just gonna change here epic video, let's say edit, okay, which is new. To write a video, so what you're gonna do is actually use a function called the CV2 video writer. Yep. And then you're gonna pass some parameters for this. So let's say first you want to pass the file path of the output video. So we already defined in the above. So it's gonna be output video file here. And the second parameter is actually the encoding. So it's actually a parameter. We're gonna just say it for CC. Then you want to pass the parameter of the frame per second. And then in the end, you want to specify what is the width and the height of your video frame. So here we're gonna just use frame width and frame height. So now we actually, when we want to save this video, we want to actually to have pretty much the same property that we have with the input video. So what you're gonna do here is, for example, the frame per second. So you're gonna say cap get 5. So basically you're actually getting the parameters from the cap object. So here, because we want to make sure that it's definitely an integer, so you want to add round on this to make sure, and then you also want to put int, make sure that this one is an integer. And then you want to specify the frame width. So here, let's say frame width is equals to the cap get 3. And again, this needs to be an integer as well. So let's just put the integer this on this, around this. And again, do it same for the width height as well. So int, and this one is actually get 4. Okay. So here now we need to specify the coding of the save the video. So what you're gonna do here is for cc equals, let's zoom in a bit just to make sure you see it. For cc cv2, and here you need to specify it, the format, coding format by yourself. So here is actually just writing this down for CC. In here, if you are running Windows, then it looks like this. And there might be if you are running Linux or Mac OS, maybe there's a different, you need to search it in the official documentation, it might be different. So this is basically, here, this setting is basically gonna save your videos as an MP4 file. And then actually we also need to do something in this while loop. So here you already basically you are opening a video writer. So let's put a name for this video writer. Let's say out. Okay. And now it's giving the out is actually a video writer object. So there are a few lines that you need to add in this while loop. So the first thing you want to do is just to here, because here you already read the frame of the video. So what you're gonna do here, just gonna say out write the frame. So basically what this code is doing is just write every frame that you read from the input video, and you just directly write it to the output video. And also here there's one more line of code you need to add it here. So like the cap, after you finish everything, you need to release the video writer object as well. So let's say release, alt release. That's basically how it is. And let's try to run this and see if we can get the new video file and in our directory. Okay, so let's just run this. Again, you're gonna see that this one is running because we are showing this video here. So now actually you found that you found this file called my epic video edit, so which is actually just created. So if you run this, it's basically the same as my input video. Okay. So now we already know how to load and save video. Let's just to do a simple video processing here, which is convert the video that I import here to a grayscale video. So what you're gonna do here, just to be clarified, so I'm just gonna change the name here to from edit to grayscale. Okay, this is basically the structure of processing video. And what you're gonna do here, we found here is actually you do all your video processing like between in this while loop. So here is actually you are reading every frame, and here we just simply write the frame directly to our output video. But before writing that, we can actually do some image processing, and then after the processing, then we can save the processed frame, and then we can actually see the output video as a processed one. Let's apply to a simple color space converting here. So we're gonna convert colored pictures to a grayscale picture, just like we did with the previous pictures operation. So you're gonna do here is frame. This is what you read from the video. So what you're gonna do is to call this CV2 convert color, and then you're gonna use this frame as an input, and then you want to convert this directly as a color BGR to gray. Okay, like we demoed in the previous video, now the frame is actually a grayscale images. Okay, so maybe let's just try to run this and to see if it will work or not. Let's just run this. And as this video says here, it actually becomes a gray video. So, but just to be sure, I need to check whether I get this grayscale image or not. So now I come to the directory and I check my new video just generated here. So actually it's just 1 kilobyte, so which is definitely something wrong. So you might be wondering what is the issue here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, let's just delete this because definitely this is something wrong. So I'm just gonna delete it here. So why is this happening? When it comes to this function, if you want to write a frame to this video writer, you have to make sure that this frame is actually also in BGR representation, because as you know, gray is if you do this, your frame is basically just a two-dimensional matrix. Okay, but if you remember from our color spacing video, a color video is actually a three-dimensional of so it's actually 3 layers of the two-dimensional array. So here actually you need to add a extra conversion here. So basically you're gonna say frame CV2 convert. Let's just copy this just to speed this up. So in the second line of code here, actually this frame is already a grayscale images. So what you're gonna do here is gonna just convert this gray back to BGR. Okay, so actually now the frame here is again in BGR representation. It's just actually showing color of grayscale. Okay, so let's just try to run this and see if what we got. So it's running again, and of course it's showing this grayscale video. But here, now let's go to my directory, and I see here I got a video, and which is have the reasonable video size. If I run it again here with my local video player, and you see it indeed converts to a grayscale video. So let's conclude this our videos today, and I hope this is gonna be helpful for you. And don't forget to check the video description for the full code which are used in this video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.